Hey guys, it's Shades here. Welcome again to Shades' Soapbox. So as you guys know, I recently became a VTuber, now using a virtual avatar for my videos and streams. But I know many of you likely don't even have a clue where this even came from, much less have jumped down the rabbit hole that I have recently. Well, if I'm going down, I'm taking as many of you crazy bastards with me as I can. So let's go! Let's start with a history lesson. As virtual YouTube avatars have been a thing for years now, but only in the last couple of years have it really started gaining any massive popularity. The first instance of an actual virtual YouTuber is a 3D version of anime character Supersonico, as their creators, Nitro Plus, began making videos in early 2010. Only a year later, the first independent VTuber, Ami Yamato, also began making videos. But to be honest, these are just simply the predecessors. Though Ami Yamato is certainly worth checking out, as she's done some fun videos, especially when she began going out and about while still using her virtual avatar in place for her real self. It's really creative stuff. The first classified VTuber is likely a name most of you know. Kizuna Ai. Debuting in late 2016, she made a name for herself with her energetic personality, her cute as hell anime design, and her variety of content, from simple skits to let's play videos and her collabs with other YouTubers, even doing a video with the top man himself, PewDiePie. She was also very intimate with her fans, talking with them on live streams and on Twitter, so it's no surprise that she amassed over 2 million subscribers in just 10 months. She's even appeared in official marketing campaigns and even had cameos in anime, as anyone who watched my review of Ingress the Animation can attest. This began the first wave of VTubers, with many jumping into the fray. A bunch of VTubers soon appeared trying to copy Kizuna Ai's formula, and while none could match the massive success she pulled, there were plenty who did well for themselves, some even getting the chance to work with Ai as well, such as Kaguya Luna and Mirai Ikari. Sadly, Ai's success, while not dead by any means, did lose its luster, due in large part to an effort made by her creators to make her last forever, as they changed her original voice actress and added multiple versions of Ai to expand their content. But this ended up backfiring, as many immediately noticed the change and felt the intimacy she once had was nothing but a lie. But that's when a new face arrived in the Japanese VTuber scene, Motoaki Tanigo, otherwise known as Yagu. He formerly worked at Sanryu developing video game characters and had already attempted other business ventures in the past. But when he saw the rise of VTubers, he was given his biggest inspiration yet. Thus, he formed the company Covercore and their production and talent agency, Hololive. His original goal was to make the AKB48 of VTubers, a collection of virtual anime girls who could sing, dance, and entertain the masses. And early on, he was off to a good start, with his first two girls, Tokino Sora and Roboko. But even Yagu quickly found out that the internet has their own taste, and his third acquisition, Sakura Miko, took things in an entirely different direction. Soon, the Hololive girls were coming out in generations, with around 4 to 5 new girls coming out at least twice a year. They've even expanded to other markets, with groups in Indonesia, China, and most recently, a group of English-speaking girls for US markets. And Hololive is not just the ladies, as they have Holostars, featuring male talents with several generations of their own. Compared to the more video-centric Kizuna Ai, the Hololive crew have a stronger emphasis on live production, using the app Live2D to replace the talent with 2D avatars. With as many members as they have, each with very unique and creative personalities and designs, it's hard not to find at least one you can enjoy. Eventually, this craze made its way to the West, but while a few English VTubers had already begun popping up, the first one to get major attention did so for going in directions no one expected, with the debut of Project Melody. See, Melody touted herself as the first ever virtual cam girl, not just streaming on Twitch, but also on sites like Chatterbait. Yeah, she was a virtual adult performer, which, unsurprisingly, caught people's attention. Now English VTubers are all over the place. One user even cataloging over 400 different English-speaking VTubers. That's insane! Of course, this is Shades' Soapbox, and this many VTubers is bound to lead to some controversy. As early as Hololive's first official generation, one girl, Hitomi Chris, was found to have commissioned someone to make her avatar, but even after Cover paid for a new one, she kept the money, which led to a lot of backlash, ending with her getting removed from the group. Later, in Gen 5, Mano Alo had accidentally leaked her testing of her live 2D avatar on Twitcast, and her personal info also got out. After much harassment, she was also forced to retire. Not long after, 2 other girls in Hololive got into some hot water with China for bringing up Taiwan, and were forced to take a small break to let things cool down, though this also led to Cover ending their Hololive China division as well. And as you'd suspect, Project Melody also faced some heat, at first from other cam girls who were clearly jealous of Melody's runaway success. But recently, it was revealed the one who created created her avatar was extorting her, trying to force her to pay thousands of dollars a month when he had no legal right to ask that of her. Seems this is actually a tactic he's used before as well. I can't go into all the details, but if you want to know more, go check out Nuxtaku's video on the matter, as he covers far more than I ever could, and is more than willing to laugh at toxic bullshit like this. Okay, so let's say I've convinced you to at least give VTubers a try. Where does one start? Well, that's the beauty. There are so many options, it can be overwhelming to find one you like. So let me give you some recommendations just to start off with. For starters, let's keep it English. Right away, I've got to suggest the crew of the Lewdcast, featuring the aforementioned Project Melody, as well as Iron Mouse and Silverveil. Despite being a cam girl, Melody is also one of the sweetest and most innocent sounding girls you will ever find. If you only heard her voice and never saw what she looked like or what she did, you'd have no idea she was a cam girl most of the time. Iron Mouse is actually pretty much the same, though her cute voice hides a rather raunchy personality, as she's not afraid to curse like a sailor and talk about some nasty topics. Silverveil is the more girl next door sounding type, but can be no less lewd as well. Just trust me on that. Of course, there's the Hololive girls as well. For the English side, you have a few good choices. There's Ninamai Inanis, who's the quiet one of the group. Amelia Watson, who can be quite the gamer, not just in how she plays, but how she talks. Mori Kalalapi, a reaper/rapper who is a full-on tsundere. Takanashi Kiata, a phoenix with a crush on Callie and loves her employees until you beat her at Mario Kart. And of course, Garagura, the cute little shark girl who was the first Hololive overall to hit 1 million subscribers, if that tells you anything. Of course, if you're ready to dive into the Japanese scene, there's also a ton out there, though you'll likely be looking for subtitle clips on most of these. If you want something more wholesome, Toki no Sora, Inugami Karone, and Amane Kanata are likely your best bet, since they tend to stay more family-friendly most of the time. If you want more gamer girls, the real kind, not the so-called fake bullshit, Nakamata Okayu, Tokoyami Toa, Ozora Suburu, and Minato Aqua are your bag. They can be quite the let's player type, easily getting frustrated, but always entertaining. Though, if you want the good stuff, you're looking for the rebels. The ones who are the antithesis of Yagu's dream of idol girls. Sakura Miko, Akihato, Usara Pekora, and Urusha Rushia come right to mind here. Then there's the legend, the ultimate rebel, and my personal favorite of the Hololive girls, Kiryu Coco. I'm just gonna play one clip to summarize Coco's rebellious nature.
Can I get Kiryu Coco feet compilation? What the fuck is a feet compilation? The only compilation I know from X videos is a cream pie compilation.
Yeah, I think the point's been made. This is just a very small sample of the VTubers out there. There are so many more VTubers out there to choose from other groups like Nijisanji and Voms, to a whole host of independent VTubers out there like Zentreya and Nyanners. Even other YouTubers have jumped in on the fun, with those like Wolfie Chu and her boy Jordan Sweeto also getting VTuber avatars. There's no end to the possibilities. Even if the suggestions I make don't tickle your fancy, you're bound to find a VTuber out there who does. And once you fall down this rabbit hole, there's no coming back out. Welcome to Wonderland, bitches! Except instead of a Cheshire cat, there's a dragon girl going,
"Good morning, motherfuckers."
Anyway, that's gonna do it for me here today, folks. I'm the Shades, and we'll see you next time. Rock on!